Should we start this off with a country accent?
Sheriff Woody done got me a John Deere for Christmas.
He got you a John Deere? All right, guys, welcome back to the Two Wooden Beans podcast. I'm the bean of the day.
You are not the bean of the day. Hello, amigos. Welcome back to the Two Wooden Beans podcast, where we talk about absolutely nothing important.
We're your hosts. My name's Peyton.
My name is Danny.
Let's get into it.
What is a random hill you will defend forever? Is it a steep hill? Is it a...
It
Is it a
sounds
shallow
pretty
hill?
steep if I'm defending it forever.
Yeah, I know. That Stephen Curry is the GOAT. That's not a good one. So, whenever I think of Steph Curry and the way he's changed the game of basketball, okay, there has never been quite the man that comes out and he just starts cracking three-pointers and just everybody starts following after him. It used to be Michael Jordan, then it was Kobe, then it was LeBron. Ain't nobody like
LeBron?
Steph. Yeah, bro. LeBron changed he didn't really change the game. He was just really good for a long time. He's still good.
Okay.
He's got swept by the OKC.
Yeah, that's a hill I will die on. Is that LeBron is not the GOAT.
Amen.
Like,
Yeah, okay.
if you come to me and say LeBron is the greatest of all time,
yeah,
who even are you? Like, what have you been watching the game with your eyes shut? That's a hill I'm willing to die on.
I'm gonna die on the hill that Bronny James is just getting started.
You know what? In 5 years, if he's good, then I'll give that to you.
Can you jump 8 feet in the air?
No.
Exactly. I don't know where I was going. But we're going back to the thing about Steph Curry, because that's what I brought this up with. Yeah, Steph Curry's the GOAT. Die on it. All right, what's your hill?
My hill that I'm willing to die on is that LeBron James is not the GOAT. Because, okay, you can be good without being the greatest of all time. Nobody left as much of an impact as Michael Jordan did and Kobe Bryant did.
Okay, I agree.
They changed the way that basketball was ran.
That's what I'm saying. But nobody ever said, whenever they, dunked the ball, nobody ever said, Jordan. Everybody said Kobe.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So, there's a lot of hills we're willing to die on. I'm going to be dead in about an hour. All right, next
on to
question,
guys.
2. What's a worship song you could listen to on repeat forever?
Elohim. Mm-hmm. I love that song. Mm-hmm. And Make Room.
I will make room.
Especially when Brooke Hamlin is singing it. Shout out to Brooke Hamlin. She sings that song so good.
I actually have 3. Number 1 is the OG, the GOAT. This is the first Christian song I ever played out of my own willing back before I was truly saved. And it was Graves into Gardens.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, I'm not supposed to be
Yeah, you're not. The second would be Rattle.
Oh, I love that song.
What do you think I'm talking about? Ocean. Oh my gosh. I take that back. Everything. Bro, how did I not think of that? You do. Oceans is my favorite Christian song of all time. That song undoubtedly makes me cry every single time I listen to it. Going back to the 3 that aren't necessarily my favorite, but I could listen to forever, is The Lord Will Provide by Josh Baldwin. The song's just powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Christian music, if you can't tell. I could.
3 minutes straight.
And any Brandon Lake song. Sorry, I'm done.
Yeah. What's one thing that helps you feel closer to God?
So one thing that would make me feel that makes me feel closer to God is actually church is amazing for the sense that you get to hear a message every single Sunday and apply it to your life in a different way. You always take something from it. But I also think there's a special sense of going out into God's creation and just nature and just seeing a work of his hands where it's just so cool. It's a different way to just praise God throughout your week, throughout your day. Just like, I get that. I know on last episode we talked about like something people don't necessarily know about me, but like playing disc golf. Like, I go out and play some disc golf, man.
Second week in a row we talk about nature.
Yeah, disc golf. Y'all gotta play a game. But going out there and just like throwing some discs around, just by myself, listening to some music, the Lord will provide, oceans, all that good stuff, and just just enjoying His nature.
Oh my gosh, church camp.
Yeah.
I have never felt like so impacted than when I'm at church camp. I think it's because of not where we're at, but the people.
That's awesome. Can I tell you a crazy church camp story?
Sure.
This was nuts. I don't know if we're going to keep this part in. You might have to cut that out. Okay, next question. What is a Christian stereotype that you think is actually true?
It's those ice chais. Bro, every Christian girl likes ice chai. I'm telling you. Like, that is a Christian stereotype right there. You don't like ice chai?
That's disgusting.
I'm not going to lie, I love ice chai. I might be a Christian girl. I guess that all Christians are perfect because we're not. We're all just humans at the end of the day. And we're all going to make mistakes. And I make mistakes on a daily basis, and everybody around us does. So just because a Christian's a Christian doesn't mean they're perfect.
What was the question?
What is a Christian stereotype that's true?
Yeah.
You just said that Christians are perfect.
Okay, that's a stereotype.
No,
that's
he
not
he
true.
just went on about how what's a Christian stereotype that's not true. That's what you just did.
Yes, I did that. Yeah.
They did both.
Yes.
Did opposite.
We are not perfect.
We are
I'm not saying that
perfect.
as in we are perfect. We are not. Capitalize on the N-O-T. Ooh, that was nice, bro. It should be like an intro to a rap song. Shout out to the N-O-T. Woo woo. All right. Next question.
What the world?
What is one small thing that constantly reminds you of God's goodness? I honestly, like, for me, it's just my, like, testimony, just seeing where He brought me out of and the point that I'm at now and just my relationship with Him. Seeing that every single time. It's like, your mind with us as humans always kind of tells us that we did it by ourselves. And I sometimes get those thoughts where it's like, oh, no, that was my work that I put in. And then I think back to beforehand. It's like I tried so many times to do it myself, and it never worked until I turned to God. So that consistently reminds me of God's goodness.
I would probably have to say, like, my life now. Just, like, seeing, like, it's like, I guess it's kind of the same as yours, like, seeing where my life was and seeing how it is now. Like, knowing that I grew closer to God and, like, what He's done in my life because I started following Him more. Yeah. Like, I just feel like I'm constantly being blessed.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
He gonna be with you through the highs and He gonna be with you through the lows. Boy.
What is a food combination that you love that other people judge? I love grapes and peanut butter.
That actually sounds fire.
It is so good. Like, not mushy grapes, though. Like, they have to be crunchy, cold grapes.
Yeah.
With peanut butter, that is better than grapes and Nutella.
Grapes and Nutella?
Grapes and Nutella is amazing.
Gosh, that sounds fire.
It's so good. But, like, everybody judges me for eating grapes and peanut butter. But it's basically like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And it's really good for you.
Yeah.
You get protein and you get, like, a fruit.
That's crazy.
It's so good. Try it.
I would try that. I kind of want to try that now whenever I'm off this diet that I'm on. So as you can tell, we'll do a little side angle. I'm a big boy. As you can tell. 6'4", 255. So I like food a lot.
Why did you just...
Because I'm proving. I love food. Food is one of my favorite things in this world, and I hate that I love food so much sometimes. So, I like about every food combination out there. There's not really something that I despise. I like everything from like freaking. I just started liking Brussels sprouts. But you got to get like the flash fried Brussels sprouts at Vibrissa with the bacon and the honey butter, bro. It's
Bro's dreaming
nuts.
now.
I literally, my mouth is salivating right now, thinking about it. I'm just salivating, thinking about it. I wish I could. Oh my gosh, I wish I could show you that video right now. This video is so funny. No, I would say the most controversial one I have is probably pineapple on pizza. I love.
I don't like it when it's hot pineapple though. Like I
I
like
agree.
cold pineapple.
I'll
on
still
hot
eat
pizza.
it if it's hot, but the cold is way better.
It tastes
put
way
it that
better.
way.
I think that's where people like go wrong.
Yeah.
Like if you don't like it, just try it with cold pineapple on the pizza, and I
Yeah.
think you'll like it.
Also, this is really weird, I think, but like, you know the Costco rotisserie chickens?
Yeah,
Literally just dipping it in ketchup. Yeah.
I think I just threw up in my
I
mouth.
love it.
So I don't
because-
like rotisserie chicken, and I don't like ketchup. So
Yeah.
don't think I would like it.
Like I said,
We'll give Kylie a little shout out. She used to eat her mac and cheese with ketchup in it.
I do that too.
That is disgusting.
Yep, that's fire. Have you ever had mac and cheese with sriracha? Oh,
Don't put anything in your mac and
my
cheese.
Gosh,
How about
Kraft
that?
mac with freaking sriracha.
Hold up. Have you tried mac and cheese with Old Bay in it?
Oh,
Don't put anything in your mac and
my
cheese.
Gosh,
How about
Kraft.
that?
Yeah, Old Bay's the goat seasoning.
I
Don't at
love
me.
Old
That's
Bay.
a hill I would freaking die on. Is that Old Bay is the goat seasoning?
Old Bay on like goldfish. Goldfish make like goldfish Old Bay. Yeah, that's the seasoning. It's so good.
gotta try
Oh my gosh, you have to try it.
I can't have any carbs right now because your boys try not to be as thick.
I'm dead. I'm
Okay,
dead.
I'm sorry. I'm done talking.
It's okay when do you get off your diet?
3 months from now. Yeah. I'm doing carnivore for a little bit. Well, it's not really carnivore. It's more like paleo, but
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, you little dino.
Freaking velociraptor out here with the tiny arms. Hold on.
Daniosaurus Rex.
Oh,
No, you're a Daniosaurus Rex.
No, Danny the dinosaur. You ever read that in school?
No.
Me neither. But all right.
What's the funniest or most chaotic thing that's happened at church or youth group?
So this actually kind of goes hand in hand with a story about my first broken bone. It was actually my only broken bone. So we went on for my mom's church. Went to Bethany Beach one year, and I was like 8 years old, and we like did a bunch of stuff, made like tie-dye shirts, and they had the little like cereal bowls every morning that were in like the cups with the little wrapper on it. I love those so much.
Those are really good.
The like hotel cereal bowls.
Yeah, they serve them to us at school.
Yeah, for real?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I want like, oh my gosh, Frosted Flakes, bro. I need to stop thinking about food. Okay. No, so I was at that church camp, and I was playing on a playground, and I was trying to show off to somebody. I don't know who I was trying to show off to.
Was it a girl?
I was 8 years old. I probably didn't even know.
Was.
It probably
No,
was.
okay, sidetrack on this conversation. I found, so the only book I've ever bought at a book fair was called The Dude Diary. Okay, and I made this when I was like 10 years old. And I found it in my shed the other day out back. My mom was cleaning it up, and I was like out there helping her. We were organizing everything. And I saw this book, and literally everything, it's like, it had like a lock on it, and I got the lock open, and I was like reading through my like 10-year-old self. And I despise women.
What?
Like the girls in my class, like at that time, I guess really irked me. I shouldn't say women, like girls in my class irked me so much. Every single page was about like what makes you want to throw up, and I was just like, girls. No, so going back to the story, so it was this monkey bars The ones with the wheels that like spin around at the
You
playground.
guys had the fancy monkey bars.
Yeah,
We're
it was at
poor.
Bethany
We don't have
Beach
that.
though. So it was at like a
Oh.
campground. It wasn't, yeah. Like, so I tried to jump on it off the play set and I missed it and my arm smacked the fence and I broke it. I fell on the ground. I came like running, crying to my mom. And I'm like, it hurts. And she's like, it's okay. And we went back. My mom, she's the best mom in the entire world. I love you, Mom. If you're watching this, you probably will never watch an episode of this, but I love you. She wrapped an ace bandage around it and was like, you're good. Because we didn't know it was broken at the time. And
You know what? Yeah.
yeah.
That happened to me.
Really?
With my foot. My dad, he's a nurse. He doesn't like thinking that anything's wrong.
Yeah.
So what he did was I walked on it for 3 days. I went to a haunted trail. I walked around a whole hospital with him. Like the whole day I was walking on it, and I went to school. And then I finally was like, bro, I'm not going to school tomorrow with my foot like this. And turns out I had 2 broken bones in my foot.
Dang.
And I walked on it for 3 days because he
Shout
wouldn't.
out Dad, bro.
Yeah, shout out Dad again.
Love you, Robbie.
Love you, Robbie.
Love you, Robbie. But yeah, so the continuation on that story is we didn't know, so I was wrapped up in an ace bandage with a little sling, and my buddies told me, "Hey, come get in this wagon." It was one of those Red Ryder wagons. So I got in it, and he was like pulling me around, and he flipped it over, and I landed right on my broken arm. And then it was like really hurting, so we had to drive all the way back to Winchester, and then Valley Health said we had to wait like 8 hours.
Why would you go to the emergency room? Why wouldn't you go to like the urgent care?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, you were 10.
Yeah, but I got a cast on. I got everybody to sign it, so that's pretty cool.
I know I enjoyed having actually my toes were hanging out of my cast. I didn't like it. And it was
That's not
it was right around the time everybody was getting made fun of for feet. So it was just like my toes are just hanging out of my cast.
Your toes are
It was so it was
not
so
the toes, not the dogs, bro.
yeah, no, the dogs were out.
The dogs were in full swing. Yeah, that's my most dramatic thing that happened. All right.
Now for question number 8, the hardest question of them all to answer.
Before we get into this last question, we have to do our bean of the day. Okay, guys. So today, I'm going to have to look this up real quick. Look. So this was my Google search. I just searched cool beans, and it came up with a bunch of coffee shops. So we're going to talk about pinto beans today. So this is what a pinto bean looks like. You can get these at Chipotle.
We're joking and joshing around, aren't we?
Yes, they are very cheap. 16 ounces is $2.50. But you know, Peyton, what I love about a good old pinto bean is you can find them anywhere. They're a great source of fiber. So they make
you and the fiber, bro.
Yes, they got a great source of fiber. I'm serious. The fiber is important.
Natural laxative.
Yes, natural laxative. So if you ever go to Chipotle, don't get the black beans, get the pinto beans, because we all know pinto beans are better.
No beans
Yeah,
are
and if
good.
you're ever broke, get beans because they fill you up and they're really cheap. And that
Do not
concludes-
listen to anything he just said about beans.
Listen to what I said about beans. That's what this podcast is about. Thank you guys so much for listening to my bean segment. And thank you, Kyle, again, for giving us this amazing name. All right, on to the last question. If your personality was an object, what would it be and why?
So how we're going to do this is he's going to answer for me and I'm going to answer for him because I don't know what my personality would be and I don't think he does either.
Yeah.
If Danny's personality was an object, I legitimately think it would be like fire. Okay, hear me out though. Hear me
It's
out
not
though.
an object. That's a gas.
Oh yeah, a torch then.
A torch.
Because torch it like lights like other things. So like you can light other people. Like I feel like you're always like sharing the word.
I try.
So it's like the like fire's like spreading. So I feel like you're like a
That's
torch and like you're like a
compliment. I
light.
appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that. I don't necessarily see myself much as a torch, but I guess if other people see it, that's cool. I like fire. Fire is pretty cool. There was one time my grandpa, oh my gosh, we were lighting fireworks. Whenever my grandpa was still alive, he came over because he lived in Germany, and came over to our crib at our old house, and we were like lighting off fireworks, and my mom would never let me touch a match. And she was freaking out. She did not want me to touch a match because I did not know how to light one. And my grandpa was like, just let him do it. So he gave me a match at like 9 years old, and I was like lit off a bunch of fireworks. That was probably the most amazing experience of my like 7 to 8 year old like life.
Bro.
Was lighting that match because it like sparked up, and then for a while I would just light matches and just watch them burn. Yeah. This is very awkward silence now.
Do, 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 do.
A lima bean.
I'm gonna hit you.
You said it has to be nice.
I don't want to be a bean.
All right, I'm just kidding. Not a lima bean. I'll say a log.
A log.
I'd say a basketball.
A basketball.
Yep.
Why?
I'll take that back. That's my thing. A basketball, because from what I know about you, you really like basketball. That's your thing. And you can shoot a basketball and...
Why shoot the basketball if you can be the basketball? Pounce.
Never say that again. That was so cringy. Cut that out. If I can teach anybody anything about something, it's a priority. Get your priorities straight, because it'll help you out in the
What
world.
are your priorities?
Eating and eating.
All right, bro. I just got...
I'm glad you couldn't hear that. Bryn said, coming from Bryn Ellen Williams, eating and eating is Danny's priorities.
It is one of my big priorities. Not anymore. Not for the past week. Because I haven't been eating.
One week. Is this 1 week into your diet?
Yes.
How you
Yes.
feeling? Feeling strong?
I feel amazing.
Isn't carnivore only meat?
Yeah. So carnivore is supposed to only be meat, but it's more of like a animal based diet. So like every single meal, like I'm eating as minimal carb as possible. So like yesterday I had like 5 grams of carbs and like 250 grams of protein.
250? That's
Yeah.
good.
Kyle, come in. Make your appearance on Two Wooden Beans. We talked about the pinto bean today.
Today's bean is my favorite actor, Mr. Bean. Go check him out. It's got tons of stuff out there. Tune in next week for my second favorite actor, Bean. I'll tell you about him next week. This week's Mr. Bean. Bob.
I can't do it.
Hey, we love Kyle. Kyle's a great guy. Anyway, guys. So that is probably going to conclude today's podcast of the Two Wooden Beans. We just thank you guys so much for joining and listening to some deep thought, some laughter, all the above.
Yes. And some confusion.
A lot of confusion. Remember, we're just starting this.
Yes.
You got to give us some grace.
Well, thanks for watching. Peace.
Hold up.
Deuces. What?
We got to both say it.
Huh?
We got to both say it.
Say what? Oh.
Goodbye.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Probably heard that. I just burped.
I did. Oh. Wait, hold on. I got
Sorry.
the moment. I got the